Well, good evening and welcome back to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Oxshire, on the show. It's Albert celebrating the Rangers 3, Hibernian 0 at Easter Road. Albert. Well, hopefully Albert's with us soon. I think Fox is maybe there to come in and give his thoughts on that. A nice victory, Fox.
That was indeed, mate. We took a big meat cleaver to Easter Road and chopped a big dod off of their lead tonight. I'm very pleased.
You with us, Albert?
Doing a bridge, mate. Doing a bridge.
That's allowed, mate. That's allowed. You know
what
you're booked to report to tomorrow.
Gave myself a yellow card. All right, good talk to it.
All right, mate. On you go. The floor's yours.
Happy with that. Very, 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 very happy with that, mate. Professional performance. Got the job done. Out there. 3 brilliant goals. Absolutely brilliant goals. And what we said, the attitude was spot on for most of the game. Got a point to make, but it's just a wee point. But I'm happy, mate. Silver, didn't play his best, didn't play his worst. There's where to come for that. Well, you can see it. He's got some nice touches. And me and Matondo played all right. McCausland had a quiet game right now. I thought could have done a wee bit better. But I'm happy, mate. Totally happy. 3 points, as Fox said, 3 points after them. That will do me fine, mate.
Yeah, so the big moment in the game, and I'll talk about the rest of the first half, but the big moment was Cantwell's goal. But I didn't think Cantwell had been great up to there. But we said, and I think it was myself and yourself said, we want him to make a difference. And he done it. So the criticism comes away a bit, Albert.
Absolutely, mate. That's exactly what we want him to do. And that's the area of the park we want him to do it in. You know what I'm saying? We don't want him to do a pirouette 10 yards outside his own box. We want him to do the pirouette up there and then turn, take the ball and smash it in. And that was a superb goal, mate. An absolute superb goal. But up until that point, I thought he was very, very quiet. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm saying, what is his position? What is Clement wanting to do? Or is he just ignoring the Clement and doing what he wants to do? But it worked out anyway. All things worked out. Half time, I take him off.
So the game started. Bizarre start. Campbell passes out of the park. we were slow into our work. They had a chance in a breakaway. Super Jack Butland does what Super Jack Butland does. Made it look easy, kept out the goal. And slowly we grew into the game. Lundstrom was the pick of our midfield players, and Raskin wins the ball, anticipates well. It's his passing. He's got to get working at that and on the training field to move his game to the next level. Matondo was one of them. And Ridvan looked very comfortable against the boy that was meant to be fast. He was taking the ball off him, breaking away. And he was the man at home to score. Great run, but a great bit of invention by John Lundstrom.
Aye, it was a good. That's Lundstrom, isn't it? He can do some frustrating things, and he can do a thing. Well, he doesn't normally do things like that. I must admit, he doesn't see that pass and chip that ball like that normally. But it was a great chip and a superb finish for that wee man. Who I thought was the man of the match.
And then 1-0 up. We're doing okay. Again, Butler makes an arse save when the boys the shots sort of snake at him. But then we've had a few opportunities. And by the way, I've seen it a couple of times. I'd like to see it back. I don't know how much Silver gets involved with that boy. I think that ball was fine. And could have been a potential penalty kick. Oh, but I don't know how you see it.
With the Silver one?
Aye.
It's a penalty kick. Stonewaller. Absolutely Stonewaller. He never touched the boy. The boy did stumble. And that's what he gave the free kick for. But see if he doesn't get for that. He brings the Hibs boy brings it somewhere down. It's a Stonewall penalty, mate. Absolute Stonewall penalty.
All right. So then there was the incident with Cantwell when he sort of gets cleared out with the 3 player, about 2 players and the manager. And then you seen it looked as if he pulled up his groin at that moment. But you're thinking there was only a couple of minutes to go to half time. Right, they'll get half time, check him out. But before that, as I said, they had the big minute in the game when he scored the goal, 2-0. And that, for me, took all the pressure off as well. But
Aye, 2-0. Walking in at 2-0. I mean, if we were saying in commentary that changes the team talk for their manager. We're in at 1-0, he'll be saying we're still in the game, blah blah. At 2-0, it's oh no, here we go. We need to chase the game now. But aye, it was a good goal, mate. It really was a good. The 2 goals were good goals, but it did make a huge difference, and that's what we said. That's the difference maker. What we want Cano to be. I mean, I thought he was getting off with the groin. I was like, he's not going to last. I didn't think he'd make it at half time. I know there's only a couple of minutes to go, but then he does that. You going strange? Maybe he's all right. He didn't come out for the second half.
I'm more asking, so we'll maybe get an update on that. And then there was a big moment in it again. Jack Buckland makes a save. They break away. Boy gets inside Ridvan, cuts it back. Boy's a shot. And Buckland does what Buckland does, mate.
He had a good game, Big Jack, didn't he? He did have a good game. He's a difference, and that's talking to Southside again the day of that. And I was saying that Andy Gorham used to get us between 10 and 15 points every season, if not 20 at times. There's Big Buckland doing it for you now. I mean, because if they score at they particular times, the game's different, completely different. But Big Jack does what Big Jack does.
And after that, Auburn, it was pretty much shoot you in, yeah. And we make substitutions. People come on. I thought the best player in the 90 minutes was John Lundstrom, but I thought in the second half, John Sterling improved our team.
Aye, he did, mate. He did. I'd agree with that 100%. Lundstrom, for me, he was the man of the match. He started letting that complacency. That's the bit I was going to say. He lets that complacency come into his game. We're 3-0 up. We're coasting it, and he starts mincing about. And it spreads through the team. That's what I don't like about it. It's all right if he's doing it. It's no acceptable. But see if it spreads through the team. All of a sudden you're going, we're getting ourselves into difficulties we don't need to get into. That's the only thing I've got against him. He does it all the time. I don't like it. I just don't like it, man.
So we gets the third goal. He was just on the pitch. The ball, we high press him. Dessers does a bit of running. I'm not sure if he touched the ball before it. The goalie cleared it and went to Matondo. He plays it to Dessers and cuts inside. And he sort of does a feint and just tickles it into the other side of the goal. I think he gave them all the eyes and it just rolled in, didn't it?
Quality goal, mate. Absolute quality goal. It was some beauty. I mean, that's going to go down as one of the goals of the season. Come on. That was meant. I'm saying that's quality. That is quality, mate. And I slagged that guy at the beginning of the season. Like Stevie said, he's seen the worst of him. He's starting to come on. For that goal, I mean, if he doesn't get confidence for that goal, by the way, there's something wrong, because that was a quality goal.
Well, the big talking point is that's Big Stevie up a fiver for Andy, innit?
Well done. That's happy. That's what we want to happen. We want the Rangers players to score. We're not going to bet against them. No, I mean, put it that way.
And
but it was a good goal, wasn't it?
And we scored another good goal, which was chopped off with VAR. Mate, I don't know if that was when VAR was brought in today, was it?
Nope. I told you before.
The line once, and I'm still not 100% sure. I'd need to look at it with a slide rule and a binoculars and a magnifying glass at the same time.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's a 19th century rule or law, football law, trying to shoehorn it into 21st century technology. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. The VAR should be looking for any part of your body onside, no offside. Be positive. Get the game to be positive. You go, there's any part of his body that can score a goal onside. Aye, well, that's a goal then. I can't go this offside nonsense. It's 19th century. It should be wiped out now. And
how VAR never picked up a corner kick. I thought we'd have a penalty again. I think it was Suter. Get cleared out of the back post. No, the one at Balogun into the head knock. The one before that anyway. I've only seen it once. And I thought, oh, that's going to be the third. But it wasn't. So they gave Peter 3-0, which actually was flatter tips. If they said they could have scored 1 or 2, we could have scored 7 or 8 there, all better, yeah.
That's the point I was saying. I think we let them off the hook. They were there for a tanking, mate, tonight. Honestly, they were there for a tanking, and we should have done it. But again, 3-0 is great. We go to the points. That's what we said before the game. It's a result. Win. We need to win, and we've done that. So we can't complain too much.
Okay, mate, we'll get these phone lines opened, yeah?
Yep, let the troops in. Celebrate.
Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, listen, mate, take that all day long. Take that all day long, yeah? You know, obviously, we're in a chase. We're 8 points behind with 2 games in hand. We're now 5 points behind. 1 game in hand, and we've clawed back 3 goals out the 8, mate.
Yep. We could have wiped that out tonight. That goal difference. We could have wiped it out.
You know, and then when you start looking at some of the big decisions and some of the games we've played have a big influence in the league, you know. They've got 6 points. But that's another story for another debate. But well, look, all day long, happy. Listen, I thought Butland, Lundstrom, and in the second half, I thought Sterling. He just gets there. He's introduced passes to these games. He switched the play, and then he went and played outside left. I think we've stumbled on something, bizarre as it seems.
Well, he's a player. I've said before, and I'll say again, we need to find a place in the team for this point. He's too good a player, Sterling, to be left in a bench or left out the squad altogether. He's too good a player, mate. We've not got the luxury of leaving quality players like him on the bench or in the stands. We need to find a place for this boy in the team. And if it's if Raskin or one of the midfielders becomes a casualty, well, so be it, because the boy's too good, mate. You can't do this. The boy's too good. That's an asset you're talking. Now, he's a potential £20 million player. I know they say all the players are 20, but he's a potential, mate. You can see it. And we need to play him. I'm saying myself, I don't know why we don't play him, but we need to play him.
Well, he's coming back for injury. Let's be fair. He's coming back for injury. Which I think everybody in our team has bad Butland, I'm honest.
Aye. Everybody. That's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible. It's easier to mention the non-injured players than it is the injured players there for this one, isn't it?
Aye, there was a lot to like, some decent football. Maybe sometimes we overpassed it, not enough shots. Should have scored more goals, but there was a lot to like, a lot to get frustrated, especially in the first maybe half an hour when we were slack, we were passing. But when the game's finished, you went to Easter Road, you've won 3-0. Yeah, you've gave guys minutes. Hopefully, Cantwell and Raskin are all right. Silver's started to get to know the team. Played 60, 70 minutes. Fitter for that. Everything, a lot to like, mate.
Absolutely, man. And that's the game. That's the real first game after the winter break, isn't it? I know with the Scottish Cup tie, but because everybody is that mob across the city are expecting us just to fall apart as normal after the winter break. Well, it's not happening this time, mate. It's not going to happen either. You can see it. Got the bit between their teeth now and saying, right, and I think there's a lot more to come for this team, a lot more. I don't think we're anywhere near what we're capable of. I think we're capable of going on and just winning this league at a canter. I really do, honestly.
Hope you're right, mate. Hope you're right. You just need to keep winning, mate. And, you know, obviously, the goal difference could be potential. So, as I said, same result. I know we're getting ahead of ourselves. Same result on Saturday. We've clawed that back to 2 points. And we've took it for Burrows of goals down to 2, you know.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. We're heading in the right direction. As I said before the game, we've got the foundation set now. So that's us starting to build on our foundation. That result tonight. One is Saturday, not one tonight. That's us starting to build on what we've done at the beginning of the season. So let's go forward now. I'm confident. I think just to mention the Clement and all, mate, I thought he got his tactics spot on, didn't he? We took a risk, but it paid off, know what I mean? Because they struggled to cope with us at times. So we pushed up and left space. We sort of passed into our midfield and we were stoning acres of space. I think Clement realised that their midfielders are not that good, so you can afford to take a wee risk with them and let them on the ball, and they're not going to really hurt you. And that's what transpired. Let's be honest, mate.
Aye. And even in the first half, we had opportunities to make chances. We made the wrong decision because we were stealing the ball off them, weren't we?
Aye. Every time you were near them, I don't think see that we're pressing. I don't think Cantwell's fit. I thought maybe I was thinking about us back last season. I'm saying I thought you were a bit faster. No rapid, but faster than he actually is at the moment. Maybe I'm right. Maybe it's just the way I'm looking at him.
We'll do hot summer's days again.
Right, we go doing the call.
We have, mate. That's just coming, mate. You just keep talking, beauty.
People are fed up listening to us talk, mate. They want to.
You say that, mate. You say that, mate. That's not. They might be fed up listening to me. I don't know about you, mate. So, man of the match. Who you going for?
Rudvan.
John Lundstrom.
I would go for Lundstrom, apart from that complacency, mate. It does my head in. He had a good game, but it does my head in, mate.
Andy Felix has just texted me and said, tell Albert to turn that frown upside down.
Listen to him. You go on here, Andy. I'm going to give it to you, man. You go on here.
He's got a point. I thought the second half, the best player was Sterling. And I
did make a difference, didn't he?
Lawrence showed glimpses that he's an asset.
Football brain, isn't he? He's just got a football brain. He just does clever things. We silly things that you think, okay, anybody does that, but they don't need. And anybody does that, he does it. Clever player, clever player.
I think we've been joined by Denver. All right, Denver.
Oh, if we only had the Rangers over here. How are we doing, guys?
You doing, Denver?
That was a good professional performance.
That's a good word to sum it up, Denver. Yeah, professional. What he's left, he'll be right back. That's a good word to use, professional, Albert.
Aye, it's true, mate. It was a professional performance. That's what we're after. That's at the beginning of the pre-show. We're saying to ourselves, just go out there, get good attitude, professional form, get the win. And that's exactly what they've done, mate.
Hopefully Denver will be back with us in a second. He's dropped to it, maybe snowing over there, you know what it's like. Yeah.
Maybe he's only got 2 Bob phone calls.
Aye. Hopefully they're back very soon. But Big Buckland as well, mate. We can't dismiss that guy, yeah? He's a leader in that defence, isn't he?
Definitely, mate. Did you see when he made that save in the second half or no? He was up roaring, man. He's up for it. You can see he's up for it. I'm saying yes, big man. Well in. I like that sheer determination. That's why anybody that doesn't show that annoys me, and I think it annoys Big Buckland as well, because he was roaring at them after it, and he was roaring them in the second half, the first half. They close down. He's shouting, "Don't let them get the shots away." Hopefully we'll be joined by Denver.
Hopefully we'll be joined by Denver in a second. You back with us, Denver? No, but we'll also be joined by Robert W. All right, Robert?
Evening, Oxford. Evening, Albert. Guys, got to say, I'll be totally honest with you. Yesterday and the day before the game, I was dead apprehensive. I really did think we were going to drop points, and I actually said it to the guys on my feed. We've got a wee private group going, Roberts, and I said, guys, I don't mean the negative, but I think we're going to drop something, and it's just a bad feeling all day. But you know what? Well done to the Rangers. Well done to them. Absolutely delighted. We can critique the game and go, we all know we need a striker. See if we had an out-and-out number 9 the other night, we would have won 6 or 7-0. There's no doubt about that. The boy Silver's never a striker. He's a lot of nice touches and that, but he's not an out-and-out striker, and that's what we need. But you know what? I want to be positive tonight. Well done, the Rangers. Brilliant, brilliant, great result for us.
Who's Sean for you, Robert? Who's Sean?
Oh, we're outstanding. But I'm with you, Oxford. I'm getting to Big John Lundstrom. I thought Big John Lundstrom was absolutely outstanding. Brilliant. He's tackling and everything. He's passing. But everybody in the game had a couple of wee moments. He wasn't so clever. But Big John Lundstrom, Ridvan, and Albert, I totally agree with you, pal. See, indeed, John Sterling never misplaced one pass. He was outstanding when he came on. And I will say it, he should be in that team every day of the week before that wee Raskin. That Raskin isn't doing it for me. He was poor tonight, really, really poor, in my opinion. And I can't believe that a player like Sterling, who before the international break was really, really good, especially doing it at the Gyro Dome, really good, and yet he's on the bench. We've got to find a place for that boy. I think he's a brilliant player, that boy Sterling.
All right. Can I just give a shout out to Denver? Ring back, Denver. We're ready for you. Hopefully you're sorted at your end. Listen, Sterling's coming back for injury. Hopefully Clement's got it right and he can be the pivot to spring us on. I thought he was good tonight. I thought he was arguably the best player in the second half. But I enjoyed him and I've championed him for a while. He played in that position. Just how you see it, everybody sees it differently. Albert?
Easy. I mean, obviously he's a right back. That's what I've been saying. But you look at him in that midfield and I don't know about you, he just looks natural in there. I mean, he just looks like what you're looking for. Somebody's battling, somebody will win tackle, somebody will drive you forward, somebody that's got a bit of strength, speed, height, everything. He's got all the attributes, man. And he is a good player. And he just tidies the ball up, wins the ball, and then there's no fancy about it. It's just get to the football players now. I've done my bit. I'll just back yous up. And I love all that. That's what a holding midfielder to me is. Win the ball back. And he wins the ball back. In fact, I think he's the only one in the team who can win the ball back the way. I mean, he crunched that guy cleanly and win the ball back in the second half. Oh, it was the second half he could win, but and I'm saying to myself, normally if anybody else does that tackle, Jack does that tackle, it's a foul. It's a foul all day long because they don't know how to do it. But that boy knows how to do it. He just gets, and it was a fair tackle. And I'm saying to myself, I like the boy. I like him. Oh, he's definitely powerful, mate. He's definitely powerful. And we've got to get him in the team. We've got to, mate. It's just, I don't know about you, but I can't see why. I can't think of a reason why the boy shouldn't be on the team.
Well, at the moment, he's coming back for injury. Maybe it was a plenty game, half an hour, and he got 45 minutes tonight. So hopefully that's him building up his fitness. You might see him start at the weekend. But if no, it'll be because of fitness, no form, Robert, because I thought he was excellent in the second half. I really did.
Oxford, he's not like some of these players we have in our squad, and we've got to be honest, we've got guys that are made of glass, no one or two, we've got quite a few actually, but see that boy's the type of guy that could get an injury, and then as soon as he's fit, he's ready to play, because he's got the rigours of Scottish football, he's got the attributes, he's building everything about him, he's got speed, and he can hold on to the ball, and he doesn't give the ball away. And I'm totally with Albert. I cannot believe we've got to find a place in our team for this guy, because see if we don't, because he's not going to take Tavernier's place. Let's be honest about it. And you know how much I love Tavernier, right? But he's not going to take Tav's place, so we need to find another position.
Let's get him fit, Robert. Yeah, because we've got.
I don't think he doesn't look that unfit, does he?
No,
really.
The game's changed, mate. And back in the day, he'd have been playing. He'd been back in the team on Saturday, but they'll see where he is, and he's coming back for his rehab, and he'll be ahead of the curve now with the 45 minutes. He might start at the weekend. Anyway, we've also been joined by old Davey. Evening, David.
Evening, guys. Great result. Good mark out of lay down. I know Robert was saying everybody was feeling. I wasn't feeling apprehensive. I was very confident because that guy's going in playing, and we've not been doing that for a long time. Outstanding. And that man came up, they would be all going, oh, they'll slip up tonight. And that's just put icing on the cake. So we're doing a marker move, so let's move on. I thought Cantwell would have got hooked if he hadn't scored his goal. Unless he has been injured. But I thought Aaron Raskins were just not doing anything at all, really.
We'll be kind to them and say they were average. Albert?
Say that again?
We'll be kind to them and say they were average.
Who? Hibs?
No, you know, listening to the callers.
Cantwell and Raskin were average.
No.
I know you don't like listening to old Davey, but you've got to.
Davey, don't listen to him, Davey. I love listening to you, Paul. He's just a bad man. He's just a bad man. I can't.
See when we had the night out. See when you had the night out, Davey, and you were sitting talking to Albert.
Yes.
He texted me and said he's going to say I've got a taxi.
All Davey said if they're talking to me, while he was talking to you, it's the best night's sleep he's had.
Yes, never. We us all railway men stick together.
Choo-choo.
Right, goodbye to Rask with the Cantwell. I thought they were pretty quiet.
Wait a minute, Robert. Wait a minute.
I thought they were quiet, mate. I did. Especially, I mean, I was going to say especially about Cantwell, but he just exploded and scored that goal. You know that he's capable of that. As I said before the game, Raskin, he disappears in the game for too long for me, too long periods. Every player can take a wee rest in a game. I can understand that, but his period of rest just goes on for too long for my liking.
That's not my problem with him. My problem with his passing. You know, and Robert, and you come, mate, then we'll go back to Davey.
Yeah, can I just, Davey, are you listening? Davey, you there?
I always listen to you, Bobby. Don't you worry, son.
Right, Davey, listen to this. This is for you, Davey. That's my big box of Maltesers.
It's contagious. Anyway,
and I'm not lying, Davey. I'm not lying. I've got a big box of Maltesers sitting beside me, and I'm thinking about you every time I eat one. And that's not a good spot.
Anyway, we'll be joined by Andy for Leeds. The man, it's a fiver done. Evening, Andy.
I thought that as soon as he scored it. It was a good goal and all right, and I forgot to be honest.
I bet you laughed. I laughed. I must have.
Oh, I did, aye, but I'll tell you what, the one that he missed after it was terrible.
It was a decent save with the goalkeeper.
I'm only joking. Listen, I found it. I thought the game started. There was a lot of space there for Rangers. They had that couple of little up the top there for 5 minutes. I said to myself, well, if we take our chances here, we're going to take this. There was a lot of space. I was just a few wrong decisions early doors. I think the good goal by Red Van, the Scouse guy put a good ball into him. And then we got the goal, the second goal right at the right time.
Who passed the ball for Red Van?
The Scouse guy. I shall not fall or falter. The second half we just dominated, but we needed more chances. Needed to take the chances that we were creating. I've always thought if you were on line, that's onside. So I don't know what the fourth goal got disallowed for. I thought it was level as I seen it on the picture that I seen. So it should have been 4. But I'm mildly delighted with that. I was definitely a wee bit worried about it. We Robert, he told you there earlier on, we were saying the same. But no, that really, we can get a grip. Sterling, for me, I would leave him in midfield and I would leave that Raskin alone altogether. I'd let Sterling go and see what he can do in a few games. Raskin don't do much. Not in the game enough. But
if Sterling's 100% fit, he plays. If he's 75% fit and he's got a bit more to get, wow. Well, listen, before we bring you back in, lads, we'll go to the manager and let's hear for the gaffer and then we'll get his opinions on it. Let's hear for Philippe Clement.
Philippe, a really dominant performance from your side today. What did you make of that performance?
Yeah, that what I wanted. What I wanted also after this winter break. It it's always important to start good again. We had a really good period in December with a lot of wins. Then you have this break in between, training camp, friendly games. The Dumbarton game, it's also at a different level and on a difficult pitch. But there the guys did the job already, and today again. So it's what I expect. We need to continue like that and keeping the same focus, the same hunger, desire, and the same team spirit, because that was also important today. Everybody who came on, all the substitutes, they had an impact on the game. So it's important that we stay really strong as a collective.
You could really see the hunger today from the players as well, so to keep going for more. Yeah,
and that's what we talk about every day. You see that this mentality is now in the team, and it's really important that it stays. This is always dangerous when you win 2 times and you think it comes falling out of the sky. No, it's hard work. It's about being focused all the time. It's about a lot of running without ball. They are doing that for the moment, and we're gonna be really close on that it stays until the end, because you see a big difference with 3 months ago. But it's all about the focus, concentration, and hunger and desire.
You spoke before the game about the threats that Hibs could pose tonight as well. Jack had a couple of saves, but you must be really pleased to come away with a clean sheet too.
Yeah, clean sheet is really important. Away game in a stadium with a lot of supporters. And Hibs is a good team on the ball. They are always offensively very dangerous. Jack saved us a few times, that's true, but in general, we defended well.
And on the goals too, 3 really good finishes from all 3 of the boys that scored.
Yes, and also a 4th goal just disallowed with centimeters offside. So that was also a good attack. Yeah, we had several really other good attacks that the goalkeeper had a few good saves. So no, I'm pleased about this game. It's now about confirming this in St. Mirren. So we have directly a start with 3 away games: Dumbarton, here, and now St. Mirren. So that's a good challenge, and we're going to be focused to have the same performance there.
I think he's quite pleased, Albert.
Oh, definitely. Why not? There's no reason to be angry or upset. You know what I mean? They done what they tried today. Done well. Did he say we'll get St. Mirren? Was St. Mirren away the weekend, aye?
St. Mirren away. 12 or 12 o'clock kicker.
I had my head as a home game.
And that's it, you know. And then we've still got, we need to wait to Ross County Ibrox as well. Our next game in hand, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, you seem pleased. I don't know how you thought, Andy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, you've got to be honest, Andy. When they play well, I'll always say they play well. Like, you know, they could have done better in places, like you said there. But I thought the second half we just bossed it. If they just got a few more goals, it would have put the icing right on the cake. But like, if they play like that every week and they score like that, there's nothing to mump your gums about, is there? You've got to be honest. When we play well, you say it. If we don't play well, then you say it again. That's all it is. Just say, each game we play, you just say it as you see it. And I thought we did well tonight. I'm really proud of them, honestly. That gives you it puts a right good buzz about you, done it. You know what I mean? So I'm happy.
Davey?
The man's a breath of fresh air, isn't he? You just listen to the guy and just sit back and enjoy it. Can I ask you all a wee question here? I've watched football for over 60 years. Have you ever seen a kick-off where the ball goes right out of the park? I've never seen that before. Maybe at rugby when they start again, but no.
Obviously, Davey, up until the last couple of years, the rules have changed. Yeah, so you used to have to play in your opposition's half with 2 players at the centre.
Yeah,
you know, to go any way you want, and you. Yeah.
I just thought it was very strange.
Well, it was bizarre. It was definitely bizarre. Summed up, Cantwell's first half up until that goal. Robert, Clement happy?
Oh, it's definitely, and you love listening to him, and that's how you just hope the board can back him, because we have got a proper manager, and I love the way he speaks. Oxford, here's a real positive. We won 3-0 the night. We're all talking about should win 6 or 7. It should have been certainly 5 because we definitely should have had a penalty. That one on Silva was definitely a penalty. And then Lawrence's goal, I'm with my blue tinted specs, that should have stood. So it should have been 5-0 the night. And that's a good thing about it, know what I mean? We can critique the performance, but to me, I'm delighted tonight. And good on the manager, good on him.
He's happy. He's happy with the players. He's happy with his tactics. Yeah, it looks as if there's more to come. Got to be pleased. Albert.
Aye, and he's talking about hunger. He's happy with the hunger in the team and the desire. All the things that we were talking about, mate. You need to have it if you want to win leagues and cups and things like that. That's what you've got to have. And he's happy that there's still improvement to come for the team as well. The team know that themselves. They're nowhere near the finished article, nowhere near it, mate. And they're just run out of the tap of Hibs easily, mate, as far as I can say, easily. And as we say, we could have slaughtered them. But aye, he's right. The manager's right. He knows what he's doing, and he knows a winning team when he sees a winning team, mate. He knows what he's got, and he sees players, and he can see right through these players. And he'll not tolerate anybody that's pulling that jersey on and no giving it at all. He won't tolerate it, mate, and I love it.
Yeah, it's a bit bizarre what he's done if you look at it. I mean, 2 months ago, Redvan would have shoot cons and said, look, time to move on. He's been consistent. He's defending well, he's attacking reasonably well, scoring goals. Dujon Sterling, when the previous manager left, let's be honest, we were saying he was a flop, if we're being honest, Robert. And look at it now.
Exactly, Oxford. You've hit the nail on the head, pal. You've hit the nail on the head. Look at Dujon Sterling, look at the improvement. Look at the improvement of Ross McCausland, right? And I'm glad you brought this up. And I wasn't his biggest fan because his stature, his height and all that. But I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. We shouldn't be selling Redvan. We should be keeping him to at least the end of the season. See the way that guy's playing, we could make a couple of million instead of selling him for less than what we bought him or breaking even. We should be looking to keep that guy and improving him even more in the big fill and making a profit on him. So I'm saying it right now. We should not be selling this guy in the window.
Unless the offer's right, mate. But listen, when he's run through and scored that goal, anybody wants him, they've got to put another million on it, Albert.
Well, his performance tonight and the way he's been playing, wee man. I mean, it's like I'd said before, he's a £5 to £8 million player all day long, mate. And he scores that goal tonight. That just proves it. Brings it down beautiful, controls it, and lashes it into the net. You're going, that's superb. And he's a brave wee guy. He's getting tore in. He's no like a shrinking violet. And I mean, he's guarding one of the guys, and the guy must have been 6'3", 6'4", and he was guarding him in for a corner kick. Total mishmatch. And I'm saying you'll need to stick in that guy's throat, son, because if he'll just eat you. But he does well. He battles his corner, and I like that. And he doesn't shy away from anything. No, I mean, he gets tore in for his big Barisic, who's 6 feet, a big shrinking violet, a big coward, as far as I'm concerned. I've no time for big Barisic before that carry on. But that wee man's no coward. He'll get tore in.
And when you throw in, Davey, goals like that for your left back.
Yeah, I know why he's improved, by the way. Big Stevie's been getting him elocution lessons on the Scottish language. I'm telling you. He just, he knows that. He just goes into Greg's room and goes, he's a pie.
We McCausland will need to do that, I know.
No, he's him and Sterling. We wouldn't have thought it when we had to change a manager in October time, but we just didn't see it coming. And you throw in McCausland, that's fair, Andy, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Redvan, if you should show you what a run of games can do for you, done it. Also, if you watched at the start of the season when he got his couple of games, he put the ball on top of him. He wasn't getting there right enough. He was always getting stuck in, but he was actually reading the game when the ball was coming out right at him. So I think he's a cracking player.
You think he's a good player, Andy?
Oh, I think he's brilliant, aye.
you want me to play back? Do you want me to play back what you said about him in October?
I never said nothing about Ridvan, I can tell you that now. Listen, I don't praise that many, so I know which ones it is. No, I really like him. You know, it's a shame we're going to sell him if that be the case, but there's a price to it, you know.
Everything you read in the papers, mate.
No, I don't. No, I hope he stays. There's only a week to go, and if we can get through that week, he's here to the end of the season, and I think that'll be good for Rangers. He gets stuck in. He's a good wee player, and he's improving every game, in my opinion.
Looks like it, mate. Looks like it. Aye. Let's talk about it. I thought Silver done all right for a bit. First half he done okay. Worked hard. His first touch, the very first touch in the game, shows the difference. He done okay without being outstanding. You know, he didn't have any real chances. And then Dessers comes on, scores the goal, makes a right good save for him. He links up play, and you're saying, all right, what's happening here? So there we go. All of a sudden, the manager's improved for number 9 performance. A number 9 situation that many have seen coming. Albert, then Robert.
That's what I said. The boy Silver, you can see he's a player. He's not on anything spectacular. He's looking. You're looking at the boy going like that. Now there's more to come for this boy. You can see it. There is more to come for him. So him. You go right, fine. That's him, and he's no our player as well. That's another downside. But that's not. That's put that aside. But Big Dessers, maybe this is the challenge that he needed, because he comes on, Big Dessers, and we've been slaughtering him for long enough, and that's 11 goals he scores. And that goal tonight was an absolute beauty. I don't care what anybody says, that's one of the goals of the season. That was an absolute beauty. And I'm saying it's clever. It's a clever goal. It shows he's got a football brain as well. You know what I mean? He can't run, but it shows he's got a football brain. That's 2 good goals this season. He scored in 2 important games. So if he'd have scored a couple at Part 1 or 2 at Parkhead, you'd have been singing his. We'll always singing his praises and get his name on our jerseys and everything.
Robert?
Yeah, listen, Silver's definitely on a number 9, right? And Big Dessers, I've got to give him credit, right? See that goal, as Albert said, that's a world-class goal. What a finish. And he's proved it against Real Betis and all that. But I still think we need an out-and-out number 9. But I'll give Big Dessers credit, right? Brilliant, well done. And I'm dead happy for him, because I really do hope that he can come on and he can get his mere goals. So that's all I'm saying.
I think we were joined briefly with Denver. I don't know if he's popped out. I mean, any join Denver? No. He's trying hard, Albert. He's trying hard. It's bizarre, Andy, the way it's working.
Is that a CV radio he's using?
Maybe. When he shouts, come on, the Bears, he might get surrounded out there. You've got to watch.
You know, Oxford, it's great when he comes on, and I love Denver Bear. I see him, he's just won the Rangers Radio Gold, didn't he? He's Rangers Radio Gold, Tim. I love when he comes on.
Aye, I'm getting all sorts of messages from our Northwest correspondent. He wants me to give his address so he can get that money, Andy. I don't think he trusts you, mate.
Tell him I'll send it with William, but do you know what? I never took the bet. I know I've lost the $5.
Go double more quits, Andy. You'll be all right.
Aye. You know what'll happen? I'll end up losing a fortune come the end of the season.
Dessers scores 35 goals as Andy goes bankrupt.
I tell you. But all I can say to that, Oxy, I've got to be honest. Listen, he's a striker, isn't he? So if you give him an easy chance like that one tonight, he should score, shouldn't he? No, listen, that was a good goal. He even said that Shug's there right enough. I mean, he did that well. You know, you've got to be honest, haven't you? He scores goals like that. What can you say? Doesn't matter what I think about him. If he's putting goals away like that, then you've got to be honest, haven't you? You know what I mean?
Aye, you've got to critique it as you see it, mate. Everybody sees it slightly different, but you've got to critique it as you see it. Davey?
I thought he must hit it, actually. No, to go back to Silver, I think tonight the midfield let him down because he wasn't getting any real service for Cantwell and Haskins, and that showed up. And I wouldn't criticise that guy because he's got a lot in his tank yet. He's got a lot to come out of him. I'll tell you that right now.
I think he'll be better for the game. That game, getting that 60, 70 minutes, whatever he had the night under his belt, I think he'll improve for that all bit.
Aye, definitely, mate. I'll no damn any harm, put it that way. As Andy's Robert's saying there is more to come for the boy. Nobody's slagging away. There is more to come for him. You can see it. He's a quality player. He's got some lovely touches, and his movement is superb, man. It really is superb. But as you were saying, I know the midfield didn't supply him much, and his two wingers didn't supply him much either. In fact, I don't actually did they have a chance? I don't even think he had a chance tonight, did they?
But some of the things that frustrated you with the game. See the Matondo when that he went by that boy as if he wasn't there. You're just saying, just get at the bottom. Cantwell, the Lundstrom, Raskin, just feed him. He's got him on toast. The boy had gone within the first 5 minutes. I mean, never fed him enough from taking holes. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else thought similar.
You're dead right.
You know. Aye, you agree, Andy?
Aye, Matondo had acres of space. I mean, Perry Hibbs, no, I mean, they were attacking us and he got acres of space. I don't think he drove into it enough. The very thing that you say, if he gets that sort of space, he's going to hurt teams. He got it tonight, but I'm saying to myself, drive, son, just drive. But he seems to check back a hell of a lot for me. If he would just go by the fullback, and as you say, he had that wee guy on toast. But again, I don't know. I don't know if he's getting shouts on the park box. I don't know what's happening with something strange happening with the wee guy when he gets on the ball.
He just has to keep it. Once you've done it and you've got him exposed like that, Andy, you've just got to keep doing it.
Yeah, I didn't rate him at all tonight right enough. He had a couple of chances that, would have had a bit of composure. They'd probably scored one of them. I thought he should have scored that one at the first post, at the near post there right enough. But I don't know, like you say, he's got the speed, as I said early doors there right enough, but I don't think he's not very clever when he's got the ball here, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion on him. But it's not about that. Listen, it's a great performance, a great team performance tonight. The Silver guy, yeah, he's got touches, but he's definitely not a striker. I would be playing him behind if we're going to go wrong to him.
Give him a chance. Just give him a chance.
I didn't. All I said was, oh, hang on, Ox. All I said was he's got touches and playing behind. He's not a striker. He isn't a striker. He'll do his damage if he had a decent striker in front of him, or a couple of decent strikers. He'd do his damage there. That's what I think. That's the kind of player I think he is.
Are you judging on that, on a guy that his team scores 3 goals and he doesn't score? Silver, yeah?
Listen, I'm just telling you what I think. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
he's got touches, but
I know he's not a Chris Boyd, but he doesn't look because he doesn't play. He doesn't play in that area. He plays out, but just let's see if he gets a couple of chances. Then we can judge him, Robert.
Yeah, you're right.
I definitely. Because sometimes we judge players too soon. And people criticise some of the players who are actually doing well. Like Big John Lundstrom. I think Big John Lundstrom was outstanding tonight. But some Rangers fans will think, no, he's no use. Andy Philippe.
Hey, listen, Robert. Just you hang on a minute here, you pal. Just calm down here.
Andy Philippe's apart from Ridvan. If you take Ridvan out of the equation, who's your man of the match tonight?
Jack.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
No, the Scouts guy got the man of the match for me. I thought he was good. He got a bit lucky.
Andy, what's his name?
Robert.
I told you, I keep telling you. Why do you keep asking me? Scouts guy.
Right, boys, calm down, Andy. You're going to have to show the players respect. He's got a Christian and a surname.
Aye, Scouts guy.
You're not being pleasant to one of your players. It's not nice.
No, I'm not. Listen, it's all right. I've just said he's got the man of the match, so that's good enough. Just let's hang on with that one at the moment. That's good for me.
John Lundstrom, man of the match. Dessa scored, cost you a fiver. Good night, Oren. Good night, Oren. Right, okay. We're moving in the right direction. Mr. Clement, it's got something about him. Old Davy.
Oh, everybody, we've all been saying it for months now. He made a remark there in his comments where he says, if you look back 3 months ago to where we are now, you can see the big difference. And that's all can be. That's what you're looking for. And we've got a couple more players coming in. So, we've put down the mark of the night. Great result, great 3 points. We're right up there. Monkey mobs, you know what. So, bring it on, the guys. Top notch.
Albert.
Just watching Denver doing the hokey cokey here. He's in, he's out. He's shaking all about. Aye, Clement to me, he's. I'll be honest with you. I think he's the closest to Walter Smith we've had for years, mate. He's a guy who knows what he's talking about, and he talks a lot of sense, and he's got that press where he wants them, mate. He's got them exactly where he'll know how to any nonsense off of them, and he also talks sense about the problems behind the scenes without giving you too much, like players walking away for zero and no money and things like that. And it's the recruitment, the balance of the team. He talks sense, mate. He knows what he's doing, and it's refreshing. It's absolutely refreshing, and you've got confidence the guy's going to sort it. And you've got confidence that he's got standards, and he'll not let them slip. And he demands it after these players, and if they don't want to hit his standards, he'll not tolerate them, mate. They're gone. I don't care who it is, they're gone. And I like that, mate. There's no one player, as we all know, big in the club. So if you either toe the line and play as a team, as a squad, or you're out. And I like that, mate. I like that a lot.
Andy?
Yeah, I think he has. See when he gets a full team available to him, they're really going to have to up their game even more, aren't they? Because he's not going to tolerate anybody that he perceives not to be giving his all for the shot there right enough. I think we've got a good manager. If we can somehow find the money for him, and he can pick some of the players, probably we've never heard of that he knows of, or his market is going to get him. I still like a spine of a rain in it, but I don't think we're going to get much of that these days in any football team. So once I get my head around that, I might be able to talk a bit more logically. But yeah, look, he can't fail to be impressed with him, can you know? I think he wants to really succeed with us, and if that's the case, that's what we're all looking for. So, hopefully he takes us forward, and he builds a team that's capable of, winning a few trophies year on, year out,
And just for you, I've been sent a message that Go Bathrooms man of the match was Cyril Dessers, Andy.
Well, listen, if he so goes like that, I'll agree with anybody that tells me that. So, like, I knew I was going to get stick tonight, but I always face up to it.
There's a wine the day, Andy.
Aye. No, like we're doing. We could have been a banana skin this, and they sorted that out very, very easy, really, didn't they? I don't think we looked in any danger. I know Butland made a couple of saves, but so did our keeper, and we'd have taken some of our other chances. You could have been looking at double. You could have been looking at 6 or 7 there, couldn't you? But they gone on the night. So you've got to be impressed with that, and you've got to be encouraged by that going forward. I hope we take that game into Saturday, and we're a little bit more guile about us, get a few goals, and cut the goal difference down as well. Because it could come to that, if we win the 2 games in hand and it's down to 2, and it gets close, it could be down to one of them, where the goals could come into play. So, but we've done the first part of it.
You never know.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, mate, it's time to strap myself in, and I'll tell you another thing, Robert, it's time to get behind the team. This is the time now, really behind the team. Let's get Ibrox rocking, let's get Forest Seats sold, and let's get behind the team.
Oxshire, you're 100% right. And see our manager, he's been absolutely fantastic, the job he's doing. And I hope the board can back him, because he's doing an absolutely fantastic job. And see if they can bring in that striker, and especially that striker we all know, that can do the job for us. The boy will get us the goals, and he's one of us. See if the board can back our manager, and if the manager wants that striker, because I don't know if he does, but see if he does, and he brings in Warren Shanklin, I think we will win the league. There you go. So come on the board, back Big Phil Clement, and Big Phil, I really do hope you want Warren Shanklin, because he knows the Scottish game. He's one of us, and he'll score a barrel load of goals. Don't bring another foreigner in who needs 6 months to settle in. Bring Warren Shanklin in, and we will win the league.
The funny thing is, mate, in that performance tonight, I don't know if Shanklin gets in your team, mate.
Honestly?
I don't. I think you've got to say that the boy Silver wasn't the man of the match, but he's just started, and you just need to see where you go, mate.
Aye, but Oxshire, look at it. Look at the amount of boss Tavernier and Redvan put in that box, and there wasn't a striker on the end yet. You've got to look at it that way, Oxshire. If you look at the whole game, there wasn't a striker in that box.
I think the manager will be delighted with the movement, the pulling, and maybe things that Shanklin's not got in his game. The movement and making spaces for other people. You know, I'm not saying he's a number 9. I'm just saying Philip might see it differently. The majority of our support, Alba.
I think there's one reason only. They'll no bring Shanklin in. If he doesn't bring him in, it'll be for one reason only. Shanklin, it's no football reasons, mate. It's got nothing to do with that. And I don't even think it'll be the money reasons. It's the fact that he doesn't fit the model, mate. And the model is, if we bring Shanklin in for, say, 3, 4, 5, whatever they're going to play hod out for, but whatever we bring him in for, that money's gone. We don't recoup any of that money. And that doesn't fit the model. If you're listening to what Clement was saying for the last 2-3 weeks about letting players go for zero, letting their contracts run down, well, Shanklin's going to fit into that one, and he doesn't want that. And that's the only reason I don't think he'll bring him in. He might bring him in. He might wreck the model, but he's sort of talking against himself then if he does bring him in. And I don't think I'm the use. I think the boy has been made a good signing, but football reasons. But it's always a price for me, mate. It's always a price for me. And I know Southside said I was backtracking on myself. I wasn't backtracking on myself. AK gave an argument to bring him in, saying if Hearts want him, we underwrite their failure. So if they don't reach Europe, we give them the money for Shanklin that they wanted. And I'm saying, don't underwrite their failure. What I said about the deal with Andy Irvine was, we did a deal, £2 million, and if we win the league and get to the Champions League, we up that by £1 million, £1.5 million. It's a different deal, mate. But he doesn't fit the model, mate. It's as simple as that.
I'll be interested. I'm not saying I wouldn't take Warren Shanklin. What I'm saying is...
No, me neither, mate.
Yeah?
Aye.
I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying with that model tonight, the way the manager's talking, Paul Davey, with the movement of Silver, I don't know if Shanklin can do that.
Yeah, you're spot on. But the whole thing is, when you're talking about crosses coming into the box, they've got to go to our players, know the opposition. And that's what's happening. You can't have a centre try to score goals if he's not getting the ball. And Shanklin's going to be like that. If you're not getting the ball to him to shoot, you can cross it, but if you're getting it back to them, it's not working. You've got to do what they've done with Dessler's goal. Split them open, and away it goes. That's what Shanklin would do. So you've got to give him the ball.
Of course. I mean, let's be honest, Big Silver never get any chances. Well, gentlemen, that's the time to wrap the show. Last word for Robert.
Last words are, I don't care what you say, Oxshire. Silver's never a number 9. Warren Shanklin would have been on the end of the board tonight, and that's all I'm saying. Rangers board, I hope you're listening. Bring us in the striker and win us the league. Stop messing us about. But thank you, Oxshire, for taking my call tonight. I've really enjoyed being on, and well done to the Glasgow Rangers. 3-0 at Easter Road. I'm a happy bear tonight.
Did you enjoy your Vindaloo?
Oh, listen, big Stevie texts me Feaster Road tonight. He texted me Feaster Road and asked me about the Vindaloo. It was lovely. Just like that performance and that result tonight. Lovely. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Davey?
Was that
Davey?
me? Aye. Aye, that's just try to ask Robert if he dipped his Maltesers in the window.
He's gone.
Aye,
Carry on.
a great shot. Aye, a great result, and the next game is the most important now. So thanks for taking the call, guys. Stay safe.
Cheers, mate. Andy.
Aye, fantastic result. Let's hope we carry on with this and we get some momentum going now and really steamroller through the season and start picking up good results like that. And hopefully we won't be far away. He sent that picture to me, that Vindaloo, by the way, Ox. They keep sending me all this foreign stuff. They're trying to get me to try it now. I tell them no, I'll just stick with what I eat, right? And Stovers and things like that. That keeps you going. Oh, I don't know how they eat that stuff. Puts you off looking at it, man.
You're a modern man, Andy, ain't you?
Oh, I tell you, no chance of that. Like, he tried, I said, no, I've tried nothing. I've never even had a pizza, never mind eating foreign stuff.
Andy, what do you eat? Hay and oats?
I eat Stovers, mince and tatties, a good steak and chips. That keeps you going. Not that stuff. Deary me. They wonder why they're all chubby, don't they?
I wouldn't like to clean your cage out in the morning.
We're all better than a nice curry, don't we all better?
Oh,
yeah, lovely.
No,
absolutely lovely.
No,
nice beer to go away as well. Yum, yum.
What was not to like? Right, last word for your good self, Albert.
Aye, great result. Happy bear tonight, mate. Happy bear. Definitely. Great professional result, performance. 3 brilliant goals and great attitude. Aye, happy, mate. Very happy. And this is the building blocks, as I said. This is us. Let's get behind the team, as you said. Let's roll them home to the title.
Yeah. A special shout out to Denver, who technical at his end couldn't go on, but if we only had the Rangers over here, that was enough for Albert, wasn't it?
It says it all, doesn't it? It says it all.
Says it all for Denver. Also, thanks to Robert, Davey, and of course the one and only Andy Felix. Thanks to your good self, Albert, for doing the show, Fox, for joining us a couple of times this evening, and also doing the technical, supported by Old School Blue. This has been Rangers Radio. Back tomorrow night between 8 and 10. Talking about all things Rangers. Take it away. Old School Blue.